Hi, Miss Atkinson. How are you this evening?
I've been better.
Okay, well, I've really enjoyed having Ed in my class so far this year, and he's been doing really well with his participation, but I have noticed a little bit that his grades have been slipping. Have you noticed this with the grades being sent to him?
Yeah, and when I talked to him, you know what he told me? He told me that you dislike him and pick on him, and I am appalled to hear that that is happening in a classroom. I mean, what is your plan here? Why are you picking on my son? Why do you dislike Ed?
I can assure you that I do not dislike your son at all. I treat all of the students equally in the classroom, and I want to make sure that he does not feel this way anymore. Has he expressed to you?
Well,
Go ahead.
well, he comes home crying. Just upset every time that he has your class, and he says that you call on him and bully him, and you know math has always been his favorite subject. So I hate that he now finds this to be, you know, his worst subject that he just dreads going to.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I definitely do not want him to feel this way anymore, and I would love it if you and me could come to a conclusion and figure out how we can make this better for him in the classroom. I can assure you again that I
Well,
do not feel that I am picking on him whatsoever. It might come off that way, and I would like it if we could figure out why it's coming off that way and maybe change it.
That's that's good. That's good to hear that you're open to that because I mean I thought it was only right to come to you before talking to the principal about this. And certainly I would rather get it resolved than having to move Ed to a new class, which if we can't get this resolved is definitely going to be my course of action because I don't want him to have to sit here and be miserable all the time in his classroom.
Yeah, and I don't want that either. Thank you for bringing this to my attention because I wasn't aware of it myself. So if we're able to figure out something together that can help Ed in the classroom and get rid of these feelings and then get back to how he was so excited about math and really loved it and get it back to being his favorite subject, I would like it if we could do that.
Well, why do you think his grades are slipping then if it's not because you're bullying him and he's feeling miserable in the classroom?
I'm not sure. I didn't really have an idea, and that's why I'm glad that we were able to talk about it because I didn't know if you might also have an idea of why it could be occurring.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's having these feelings that I'm not giving him adequate attention or if I'm giving him the wrong type of attention and he's taking it a certain way that I don't intend him to, that could be the reason that his grades are dropping. So I think it's best that you and me are able to talk about this because then we can help boost him back up.
Well, he's definitely feeling picked on. That's what he told me. So I don't know exactly what your practice is for addressing math problems in class or whatever it is that you do. But whatever it is certainly making him feel singled out and potentially humiliated in front of his peers.
Okay, if he's getting these feelings from me calling on him individually in class, then I can definitely stop that for a little while until his confidence is boosting back up. And I would like it if I could talk directly with him, and if you would like to be present during it, of course that is totally fine. And I can see what he's most comfortable with in classroom with answering questions and just how he's feeling about how I'm teaching him.
Well, it does feel like maybe he's been misinterpreting the actions. I mean, I can definitely talk to him about talking to you. I think that might be a good solution there, and find out what it is that he's slipping on with his grades, etc. Because, like I said, with math being one of his favorite classes, he's always done so well in it, and it just broke my heart to find out from him that he was feeling this way.
Yeah, and my number one priority is to make sure that Ed feels completely safe in our classroom environment. I want that for all of my students in the classroom. And we can definitely talk with him and work out a situation to where he is going to feel the most comfortable in my classroom. I want him to feel comfortable with me, with his students, and with his coursework.
Okay. Okay. I definitely want to be present for that meeting, absolutely. I just want to make sure that everything is being kept appropriate. But it sounds like you are indeed an advocate for Ed's success, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, if we can get that meeting scheduled as quickly as possible, I think that might help us gain some better understanding of what's going on here.
Okay, we can definitely further schedule a meeting. Do you still have my email? Would you rather schedule it through there?
I do. I do. I'm free next week if you are.
Okay, yeah, I'm available whenever. I can email you and we can schedule the exact date and time. And I just want to let you know again that you and me and Ed can all work together to make sure that he feels comfortable in the classroom with everyone.
Okay. I appreciate that, and I will definitely, yeah, I'm going to touch base with him again and talk to him about what he's finding particularly challenging so that we can be sure that we figure this out.
Yes, please talk to him and then we can all chat together in our further date.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice evening.